Welcome everyone in our first after summer break video regarding dowsing. Among many questions which I got over the summer, there is one which really came before summer, and that's why I would like to start with that one and talk a little bit about this topic, which is quite complex, by the way. I have a question. Can you make a video about past life experiences, for example? If you want to do something but you feel reluctant because something bad happened to you in a previous life when you did it, you do not dare to do it now, but you don't know where it comes from. It can be really frustrating. Is it possible to heal something from a previous life? A few years ago, I met a man and I recognized his soul. It was really confusing. It was impossible for me to stay in my own power. I am married, so it was very frustrating and confusing. I felt like I recognized him, but now we were on a different level in spiritual development, both married and not meant for each other in this life. Is it possible to heal this kind of experience so we could both move on? I am very interested in this. For the time being, I am going to explore and enjoy these wonderful pendulums. Thank you again. Until next time, kind regards and signature. So, clearing past lives and healing the predicaments which we have in this lifetime, which are based on previous lives. It's very, very wide topic, and I guess one of the online courses which I could advise you to take is our online course about spiritual clearing, because that will give you the technique to use it. But let's talk a little bit in a more general manner about it. So if two people meet and they know that they know each other from the past, or just one person knows or recognizes the soul from the past lives, what can be done? Well, we can, first of all, find out what kind of relationship we have been in. To do so, we can use pendulums, which are white light pendulums, and you can use, there is many different types, so whatever you have, you can use for that, just because therapeutic pendulums are more sensitive and therefore they will feel even very subtle energy a lot more precisely than, for example, a basic pendulum. Or you can use the golden light pendulums, which again there is a few on our website, and I would suggest approaching, if you have, or you can, or you feel actually the need to have one, just because the golden light pendulums are the pendulums which operate more on spiritual level, and that's what we are searching for in this type of research. So anyway, so you take your pendulum and you ask questions. You have to find your own wavelength. And if some of you do not know how to find your wavelength, I would suggest the video which is called Wavelength, the Passport to Dowsing, where I explain how to find your or other people's wavelength and why it is important. So find your wavelength, because it is about your relationship with this person. And then when you find what type of relationship you had, so friends, business, a family member, and lovers, for example, and so on, whatever comes to your mind. And if you will find the type of relationship you were with this person in the past life, the next part would be to find out what would you do with this relationship in this lifetime. Nobody meets someone for no reason. People come to your life in certain part of your life because there is something you're supposed to do together, or they should remind you about something. There is some other more subtle options, but let's talk about those main ones, all right? So it is not an accident that someone came to your life. And then, so what is the role of this person in this life? If you were, let's say, I had, for example, this type of situation with one of my cooperators in a previous stage of our business, when we were in a business relationship in past lives, but it was strictly formal business relationship. In this lifetime, we're supposed to mix the business and friendship. And we were juggling with it. It was very hard because we wanted to achieve something as friends. There is no intimacy or anything like this involved, but it was very harsh, and finally it fell apart. So we did some progress, but not far from there, okay? When you meet someone, it does not mean that you have to finish this relationship or you have to fully solve the problem. You can, what I call, decommit from this goal, let's say, and put something to the other lifetime. At least you did some part of it in this lifetime. And if you cannot do more, then let it go and put it aside. Don't feel bad about yourself. Clear yourself, fill yourself with golden light or white light. Again, I would go for gold light in this case, just because it all happens on more spiritual than physical level. So we need more gold light than white light here. So when you will find out what type of relationship or what is the reason for this person coming to your life in this lifetime, then you need to research the energy field around it. So what I mean by this, you need to find out if, for example, both of them will be able to get through it, to start and finish this type of relationship. If not, again, that's fine. You can find out how far, if you cannot end this, because the pendulum will tell you when you say, we will be able to finish this task in this lifetime, and it says no, then I can ask then, show me how many % of this task we are able, without suffering, achieve in this lifetime. And then you say, I count in ones, no, tens, yes. So 10%, 20, 30, 40, and 40 says no. So now I will go lower, 39, 38, to me, when it starts to move back and forth, it means exactly. So with the person which I have in my mind, the goal of whatever we are working in this lifetime on can be only achieved in 38%, not 100%. So when I will reach the goal of 38%, and I will start to suffer kind of, or it will go hard, it like you were going against the current with it, then stop it and say, okay, so I achieved the limit of what we can do together in this lifetime. Yes, all right. Or if no, then you have to explore it further, why it goes harder and so on. But if you achieve this part of the issue which you're supposed to work on with this partner of yours for this lifetime, then you just quit, and the friendship will fall apart by itself, or this person will disappear. For example, if this man who appeared in my client life will feel that it's done for this lifetime, then let's say they will move to another city. So the circumstances will be orchestrated the way that there is no way you can continue this relationship. Because as we theoretically know, practically is very hard to achieve, is that life is not to suffer. Life is to enjoy. So if relationship goes really, really badly, or strange way, it's not smooth, not easy anymore, then stop. Just stand still, give it a thought, use your pendulum, find out why. Maybe you reach the level for this lifetime. Maybe there is a different approach needed, to rebuild this relationship, to change the path you both going through this relationship, and so on. And I'm pretty sure you can find out more peace in you because of that, since this person will not suffer as well. It is, and it always will be for us to let go and set the other person free, so you and the other person can run quite smooth, joyful, and nice life. I know what I said is very general, but every case is different. When I work with my clients, we talk very specifically about specific relationship, specific people, and so on. So I can go to the past lives and see what type of relationship those people had before, and where they left it off in a previous lifetime, and now what is going on in this lifetime, what is the goal, and so on. And we would use pendulums to find out how we can model this relationship now to achieve as much as possible in this lifetime, and let go of the rest. You don't have to do everything in one lifetime. You have plenty of time later on. So enjoy your life, and don't take it too harshly, and don't be too harsh on yourself, because it will lower your energy level. Enjoy and be happy from every achievement you have until now, and you will set your eyes on in the future. And those of you who have more detailed questions or problems to solve, I invite for consultations. But if you would be interested to join us in our scientific dowsing group, then send us an email and we will be happy to include you in our group. And also visit our website, and I will see you next month with new problem and new video about dowsing and how we can approach predicaments in our life with your therapeutic pendulums.